Welcome back, True Seeker. It is May 6th in the US, but it is early May 7th, 2025, in the middle of the night, when the news breaks that India has launched an attack on Pakistan, the nations that were partitioned off by the British back in 1947. We talked about how on April 26th, there was the terrorist attacks reportedly in Kashmir and Jammu, and that was one day after the 48 resolution by the United Nations, one day after the anniversary of the resolution, which was Resolution 47 by the United Nations. If you missed that work from last month, you can go back and check it out. What I want to show you is how, once again, the Jesuit fingerprints are all over this military operation. And just for the record, just starting simple, in the West, it is still May 6th. So May 6th is relevant like May 7th. May 6th is the day leaving 239 days left in the year. May 7th is the first of the 239 remaining days. Military operation, for the record, in Gematria equates to 239. The leader of Pakistan, their birthday is 23/9, 23rd of September. Now, notice the locations that were attacked on April 22nd were Kashmir and Jammu. And if you're new here, this practice of coding numbers into words comes from Kabbalah. Again, I learned about this from a book published in 1926. There's four base ciphers, the alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, and both orders of numerology. I've been teaching about this for going on 12 years. Anyhow, notice how Kashmir and Jammu are 249 and also 57. The Illuminati just turned 249 years old on May 1st. And that matters because the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt founded the Illuminati. And Kashmir and Jammu also equate to 57. A lot like May 7th, the day that this attack has happened by India. Early May 7th, 5/7. Notice the leader of India is Draupadi Murmu. And today is the 177th day of the Superior General's Age, or I should say May 7th is. We were just talking about this with the real ID going into effect, the conclave happening on this day. But the 177th day of the Superior General's Age, the leader of India, India is responsible for the attack, her name equates to 177, just like New World Order equates to 177, just like the Jesuit Order equates to 177. When we see these rituals happen, Burma's military overthrow its government, Jesuit fingerprints all over it. Russia, Ukraine, Jesuit fingerprints all over it. Israel, Hamas, Jesuit fingerprints all over it. Same patterns over and over. Benjamin Netanyahu's another 177 leader on the world stage. These patterns are so redundant. For all of these things to continue to line up perfectly with the Superior General are beyond astronomical. The Jesuits operate in India. They operate in Myanmar. They operate in Israel. In all these locations, they are a worldwide order serving the Catholic Church. They refer to themselves as a military order. It's why they call their leader, who is Arturo Sosa currently, the Superior General. Keep in mind, the terrorist attack was April 22nd. That's the 112th day of the year. The Jesuits claim to operate in 112 countries. Catholicism equates to 112, as does mathematics. Mathematical rituals constantly on behalf of the church. And this nation was divided up in 47, or I should say these nations, India and Pakistan, by the British in 47. Of course, Vatican equates to 47. I have the license plate behind my head that says, what is 47? However, right now it's a little bit higher up. Or actually, it's a little bit lower, and the glare is making it hard to see. But it's always back there. What is 47? So, yeah. And again, it was Resolution 47, one day after the anniversary of that this supposed terrorist attack occurred. And if you missed that work, you should go back and check it out because there's a lot more to it. And shout out to D26. It was D26 who brought this information to our attention, a man who lives in India. He's supposed to be finishing up his schooling this month. Might be a good time to finish up and get out of town and take the sweet girl with you. But yeah, one day after the resolution about the Kashmir conflict, one day after the anniversary of that resolution, this terrorist attack happens. I mean, you couldn't. It just couldn't be any more obvious or any more ritualistic, and yeah. So we'll see how big this war gets. Again, you got these growing wars all over the world. Remember when Netanyahu, Mr. 177, came back into power? He came back into power on Albert Pike's birthday anniversary, the man who authored the letter about 3 world wars to come and published it on August 15th, 1871, which was the Jesuit order's birthday. Go figure. But yeah, all these things going down in the world on May 7th. May 7th starts early in India. Conclave, war, real ID. We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. And until next time.